Welcome to Telescript's how-to video for the FPS 120 and 150F Fold and Go systems. In this video, you will see how to unpack, build, and repack your Fold and Go system. Here we have an FPS 150F Fold and Go system in its custom case. In the case, you will find two black fabric pieces that make up the hood shroud. The main part of the system with the monitor, hood frame, and beam splitter already installed. Under the padding, you will find the system's gliding plate and its two extension rods. Screw the extension rods to the back end of the rods that are already installed on the gliding plate. In the case, you will also find your power supply for the monitor as well as some bolts to mount the camera plate. The first step is to mount the camera's mounting plate to the top of the gliding plate. You can identify the top and bottom of the gliding plate by looking for the recess channel on the plate. That is the bottom of the gliding plate. To mount the camera plate, turn the camera plate over and place the glide plate bottom side up on top of the camera plate. Make sure the front of the camera plate is facing the front part of the gliding plate, which is the side with the rectangular mounting plate attached. Take your two bolts and screw them into the camera plate through the recess channel on the gliding plate. Positioning the camera plate on the glide plate is critical for balance. Every camera is different, so the position of the camera plate will vary depending on the type of camera you are using. Once you've secured the camera plate, attach the tripod head's wedge plate to the bottom of the glide plate. Like the camera plate, the positioning of the plate will affect the balance of the system. The positioning of this plate will vary from setup to setup. Once you have everything attached, take it over to your tripod and lock the plates into place on the tripod head. Before adding any additional equipment, be sure the tilt and pan locks on the head are tight to prevent the system from tipping over. You can now secure the camera in place on its mounting plate. Now take the monitor and hood portion of your Fold and Go system and guide it into place on the quick release like so. Once you've got it in place, hand tighten the two posts to keep the system in place. After the posts are tight, you can now tilt the hood frame and beam splitter upwards and turn the locking heads to keep the hood in the upright position. Be sure the camera lens is as close to the mirror as you can get by sliding the rig on the glide rods. Now take the fabric surrounds of the hood and attach them to the hood frame at the edges using the pre-installed Velcro strips. To complete the hood setup, attach the shroud to the hood surrounds using the Velcro at the edges. Drape the shroud's opening over the camera lens and snug up the drawstring to close the opening. Be sure not to over-tighten the shroud on the camera lens, as this may restrict the rotation of the lens. Once the rig is built, check the balance of the system and make any necessary adjustments. It is possible that you may need to change the position of the camera plate or the wedge plate to achieve balance. After your system is balanced, connect your power supply and your video feed. Telescript monitors come with multiple options to feed your signal, including BNC, VGA, S-Video, and HD DVI. Plug your power supply in, turn the monitor on, and check for proper image orientation in the beam splitter. If needed, properly orient the image using the display orientation menus on the monitor. Repacking your system is quick and easy. Pack your power supply, remove the extension rods from your glide plate, pack the rods and the glide plate, reinsert the padding, drop the fold and go system into place, and pack the hood fabric. Close the case, lock it up, and you're ready for your next shoot. Telescript's Fold and Go system is designed for use with full-size ENG cameras as well as smaller format cameras. Adding a 2-inch riser block to your kit will easily enable your system to accommodate these types of cameras. The Fold and Go system can also be used as a standalone telepod for situations where mounting is not an option. For more information on Telescript's Fold and Go system and all of our products, visit us at telescript.com.